For 2015, I rebuilt the food station, but still the same animals came, ate, drank, and argued. Didn't really change any quality in the video. After reading comments from the viewers, I set out not only to change the animals' eating climate, but also the viewer's perspective. The first thing I did was I added a mirror. Now this changed both the animal perspective and the viewer's perspective and given everything sort of a different look. As you can tell, the cats just basically admired themselves. But you know, what can you do? They're cats. Now, the next thing I added was a separate camera to sort of give you a different angle. Now this right here caused an effect that I like to call the Alfred Hitchcock effect. And this basically just gives you another good perspective. Now here you can tell that the infrared from the second camera and the first camera are crossing almost right at the subject, which leaves us with the Hitchcock effect that you've got a 10-pound possum eaten out of the bowl with a 5-pound reflection and a 20-pound shadow. This would be scary in most cases. Now you can also tell that this sort of proves that the mirror and the infrared light doesn't really impress cats or possums. They don't seem to have any effect at all on it. But we've got one more member we're going to bring into this little party, and I think you're really going to enjoy his reactions to it. Now this raccoon drank him some water, and when he got through drinking water, he happened to glance over to the right, and believe me, he saw the mirror, he saw his reflection, and basically he saw an enemy that he doesn't want to share anything with. So now starts the war. You know, I think it's kind of funny that a raccoon will always threaten facing forward, but every time he really wants to get somebody run out of the way, he'll stick his butt in first. Now, if you look carefully down the right-hand side of the water bowl, you'll be able to see a pair of eyes. Now, you figure that cat's down there watching this. He can't see his reflection in the mirror, so evidently he can't see the raccoon's reflection. He must think that raccoon has gone totally berserk. And I don't know what that tail's fanning, but I'm just glad I just don't have to be around it. This raccoon actually fought himself for a couple of days. Every night when he got up there, he'd see it, and that would be it. He'd go right into this war dance. But finally, he made the determination that, hey, if I don't look in the mirror, I don't see him. And so you can see him in other points where he just simply ignores the mirror, won't even look at it. And he finally got him some food. Now here we have a possum coming in. He's coming in to enjoy a meal. And as you can tell, he could care less about that mirror. But he is soon joined by a raccoon who goes into the green zone attack, as it's known around here. But he doesn't really figure the water bowl. I think that mirror still got him aggravated, and he gets tipped over and he sort of sends a tidal wave. But you can look at it and you can very easily tell that he still does not trust that mirror. He wants to go to war at any time, and if he just simply will concentrate on eating, he'll be able to eat. Now the possum, he's done took off, and he decides later on, I think, to go back and try it one more time. But that raccoon, he is still aggravated by that other raccoon being there. Now this right here, there's a whole lot of it that you're looking at. You can't really see the little raccoon in the mirror, or the looks of love between the two raccoons. Now the possum, he's coming back down, and he's going to try to get him some food. And we got camera infrareds going in and out, and what he's got to try to do is deal with an aggravated raccoon. So, there but one way to deal with an aggravated raccoon. That's just simply get yourself out there and just see how he reacts, and bang, he reacts. And the possum, he falls off, and now he's going to head on. So this right here was one way that mirror changed the climate of Eden. Now, in order to change the viewer's perspective, which, well, like it says, it's viewer. Now, we're going to go ahead and play that same video back over for you, and you just check and see if you like this a little bit better. I know I do. As you can tell, this new perspective, which is about 45 degrees down and about 7 feet up in the air, it actually adds a third character to this little play. We've lost some and we've gained some. I like the idea of having the extra cast member in full view all the time. So just, let me know what you think on this, and we'll see if we can permanently mount something.